Does anybody know what that is? You can look over. Okay. Anyways, it's about 7:30 in the morning. We got up early this morning and left just after 6 with the goal of getting to our hostel somewhat early this morning. So we will be staying at Woods Hole Hostel, which is one of the most well-known hostels on the trail. I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited for the dinner. I'll actually have some fresh vegetables, I think. I'm excited for yoga. I think I really need it. And I'm also excited because my mom is coming down for the day. So I think she also left the house quite early. So she should be meeting us around the hostel around the same time that we're getting there. So yeah, we left Wapiti Shelter this morning, and I think we have about 7 miles to get to the hostel. Just did a really long uphill climb. But luckily for us, the sun is now coming out much earlier, so we didn't need to hike too long with our headlamps. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to today. Can finally shower, laundry. I really need to resupply. And yeah, just get to relax. So this is the start of a new vlog. Can't wait to show you guys what happens. All right, here's the deal. We left Woods Hole this morning. What time do you think that was?
About 11?
No, we weren't that late.
I think it, oh no.
No, it was almost 10.
Half 9, 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I left the hostel after a very nice stay. I had a really good time. I think the history of it was really interesting. The architecture was very beautiful. The atmosphere, I think, was really nice. There was a yoga session. There was a meditation session later that I didn't go to because I was just too tired. But the food was also really, really good. Both dinner and breakfast that we had.
We ate more salad in one evening than we have for
Yeah,
a while.
yeah, I definitely got all my vegetables in. Tribute thinks it was a little too hippie, but I really liked it.
It was fine.
Yeah, the bunkhouse was really cozy. I think that was the most comfortable hostel bed I've stayed in yet. So yeah, it was a really good time. I'm really glad that we stopped. And it was really nice to have my mom come as well, to see the hostel, because she picked us up, took us into town to do resupply and get food, and then oh, hello. Oh, damn it. And then yeah, she took us back to the hostel, hung around with us for a bit, got to meet some of our friends, which is really nice, because I think sometimes I'll get comments from my parents saying that they've watched my videos and, you know, they're a little sad when we have rough days or the weather's really bad. So I think it was nice to be able to show my mom in person that it's not all bad days, and we are around good people, and we do stay in nice places. So yeah, that was really nice. So yes, today we have walked about 10 miles, 11 miles. We have gotten off trail. Oh wow, look at that.
There's the cows you could see from earlier.
That's beautiful. We have gotten off trail because we are walking back up to town. So the trail kind of goes on the outskirt of town. And there's a Dairy Queen there. And, you know, I've been craving Dairy Queen for ages. So we're getting off trail. We're gonna walk 0.8 miles to a Dairy Queen and then somehow find our way back to trail. Don't know where we're gonna sleep tonight because the shelter is still about 8 miles away, but we'll figure it out. I don't know. It'll be fine. So yeah, let's get this Dairy Queen.
But I was always getting by saying things that I would always used to deny.
Okay, update. We had a great time at Dairy Queen, seen here. But a little hiccup now. Tribute has been having some calf pain, apparently, since this morning. And what is it? You want to tell the people what's wrong?
And there was just like a slight niggling pain in the back of my calf. And then we sat down to eat at Dairy Queen. And then the moment I went to stand up, I just had no strength in my leg and my entire calf had gone like dead. Like a dead leg sort of thing. Like what the Americans call like a Charlie horse.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm unsure about having him walk on it. He has taken some ibuprofen, and I went to the gas station next door, and they were nice enough to just give me like a bag, and I could put some ice in it. So he's doing that now. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know if we're going to keep hiking. I don't know if we're going to stop. We're definitely not going to make the rest of the mileage that we had hoped to, but that's all right. It's more just making sure he's all right. So yeah, we will keep you updated.
Drugs and clubs were not my scene. I could not discern their sheen. Still, I could not be alone, though I'd rather be at home. But I was always getting by saying things that I would always used to deny.
Hello from sorry. Hello from Angel's Rest Hostel this morning. So, as you saw, we decided to stop yesterday after Tribute's leg issues, and thankfully there's a hostel right around the corner. They came and picked us up, and we just relaxed as best we could the rest of the evening. Tribute put his leg on some ice, and yeah, we tented at the hostel. So this morning we did wake up pretty early. I think I was awake by 6:30. I think so was Tribute. But we've just been taking our time, getting ready. I think he got a little bit stressed. He had like a hole in his sleeping bag. It kind of frosted overnight, so there was a lot of condensation on the inside of our tents. So I think he got a little bit stressed. I think he's also stressed about just feeling like he has delayed us. I think he felt bad. You know, he was saying we only went 10 miles yesterday. But I kept trying to tell him, you know, that's 10 more miles that we did do. So, yeah, we're just going to take it easy this morning. We're going to get back on trail, but at our own pace. So at the moment, we are letting our tents dry out in the sun. Tribute is having a shower. We've just had breakfast. We're just chilling out. So yeah, I guess that's one of the things with hiking as a couple or hiking with somebody else, is that you can't push yourself, you know, to keep going because you have somebody else that you have to think about. So in some ways it's a good and a bad thing, but at the same time, I think for me personally it's nice hiking with someone else because there's somebody else to support you either mentally or physically. I think if I was by myself, I would have a tendency probably to keep going and try to push maybe more miles. But when you're with someone else, at least when I'm with someone else, I am thinking about, oh, maybe the other person isn't as comfortable doing this. Or in yesterday's case, you know, recognizing that Tribute did need to rest, and not wanting him to keep going on a bad leg. So it has its pros and cons, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's where we are right now. As far as today's plan goes, we don't really have a plan. I think we're just gonna walk as far as we can. I don't think we'll make it to a shelter because they're just spaced out too far. But I think we'll at least make it to a campsite and see how it goes. So yeah, it's not all bad. It's a lovely day today. So hopefully we can enjoy it as best as we can. And I will catch you guys later.
I'm so bad at keeping
I'll just be in the background providing dynamic motion.
Okay, thank you. Good morning. Was it past 9?
Yep.
Yeah, it's past 9 o'clock. We were gonna get up and go earlier, but it was raining when we woke up, and we knew that the rain was gonna stop around 9 o'clock, so we just decided to wait it out. Yeah, yesterday was all right. I think your leg is still playing up a little bit.
Yeah, not nearly as bad. It hurt a bit, but we stopped and cooled it and...
Yeah, I don't know, I have anxiety about your leg now. I'm like worried that it's...
I'm fine.
Okay, well, so yeah, don't really know what the plan today is gonna be because I don't want you to push your leg, you know.
We'll go as far as we feel is necessary.
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty much the extent of our plan today. We did get an email late last night. So we're at about mile,
40-ish.
Yeah, 640 something. And we got an email last night from the ATC saying that around mile 670 and for a few miles after that, what was it, like 20 miles? 10, 20?
25, 30 miles.
Yeah. There is a fire, so the AT is closed between those mileages. So yeah, for us that's about 30 some miles ahead, which I expect is about 2 days ahead. So at the moment we are going to keep walking in that direction. Don't know if it's going to be reopened by the time we get there. So we will see. That will be an interesting thing to deal with if we do have to reroute ourselves. But otherwise, I think everything should be okay. Anything else to report on? You know what birds are now? Some birds are.
Some birds. Only because you tell me.
Yeah.
We finished our audiobook.
Oh, we finished our audiobook.
Poor Piggy.
Yeah, we were listening to Lord of the Flies.
They should have listened to Piggy from the start.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
And then we realized as soon as the audiobook finished that maybe we should listen to a happier one next time. So I think we're in the midst of choosing like a Jules Verne book or something. But yeah, I quite enjoy sharing an audiobook.
Yeah. And it keeps us from wandering too far apart, because otherwise one of us then gets disconnected and can't hear anything.
That's true. Yeah, so that's where we are. I don't know if I ever showed you the giant cut on my leg. Ugh, can you see that? This is not becoming.
Dignified.
So yeah, it's a little bruised still, and it kind of hurts a little bit, but it's healing itself. Just got to keep putting Neosporin on it and stuff. But yeah, that is the extent of our ailments and updates. So we'll see how far we get today, and of course we'll keep you updated. So we made it to our shelter for the evening. We managed to do 16 and a half miles today. I think generally it wasn't too bad. it was just, there were two bits in particular, especially the last mile, that were so incredibly steep. So we really just took our time on those. Ugh, but yeah, so we made it, and no one else is here, and I don't think anyone else will be showing up, because we didn't really pass that many people. So we'll enjoy the shelter to ourselves tonight. So at the moment, we are trying to think of what to do about this trail closure. Tribute has just told me that it's 18 miles ahead, and it lasts for about 11 miles, I think.
Yeah.
And we ran into some people today who said they got shuttled around the closure. So I think that's what we might have to do as well, because we have no idea when it's going to reopen, which is annoying because, is it the Eastern Continental Divide is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would have been cool to walk through. Oh my god, my legs are disgusting. But yeah, so a bummer that we'll miss that bit of this trail, but what are you going to do? Walk through a wildfire area? Like, we're not that crazy. So yeah, we need to figure out what to do about that. In the long term, today's Wednesday? Today's Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so in the long term, we are looking to zero on Sunday, wherever we end up, hopefully near Roanoke, because my parents, both of them, are coming down, and my dad hasn't come to see us yet, and they obviously work during the week, so the weekends are the only time that work for them, and I think we are also desperate to have a zero, so we're kind of seeing how far we can get and where we can get off on Saturday evening. So at the moment, there's a lot of tentative plans going on. So yeah, I think we're just going to sit here for a while and figure that out tonight. Yeah, other than that, I feel like today wasn't so bad. How's your leg?
It's a little tender now after that climb, but
Yeah,
stretch it out.
but it wasn't like how it was the other day. Yeah. So we're getting better. Again, not sure what it is, but if I never update you about it again, let's assume that his leg is fine. So yeah, all sorts of plans being changed around these past few days, but it's all right. You just gotta roll with it. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off now. We're gonna have dinner, put our stuff away, and go to bed. Catch you later. Okay, I realize I haven't updated you all day. Basically, we woke up this morning, got ready, left the shelter around 9, under the assumption that we would need to figure out the logistics of how we were going to get around this fire closure. So from the shelter this morning, we were about 18 miles from the start of the closure. So our plan was to get to the shelter about 15 miles away, and then at some point when we got signal, arrange a shuttle for early tomorrow morning that would take us from one side of the closure to the other. And it was a bit stressful all day because we didn't have signal the majority of the day, so we didn't really know what was going on, whether we'd be able to call a shuttle. Yeah. And we got we're still towards the end of our day. We're about 2 miles from the shelter, but about a mile back, Tribute and I were in the midst of tackling this very tall mountain. It was not a good time. We were struggling, we were sweating. Yeah. And just as we came onto an inconspicuous gravel road, there was trail magic waiting for us. So Easy Boy and Molly very graciously drove over an hour from where they live to give out trail magic today. And I'd say we came in kind of late. It was around 5 o'clock, I think. And Easy Boy said he'd been there since 9 in the morning. So, yeah, we got some nice trail magic. We got a nice cold drink. Had some snacks. He had some toiletry stuff to give out as well. So it was all very, very, very appreciated. And Molly gave lots of cuddles and licks, so that was very appreciated too. But yeah, we were talking to him, and he actually let us know that the closure is no longer in effect now. So what that means for us is that we don't have to worry about arranging a shuttle now. We just keep on hiking as we normally would. Much to maybe Tribute's disappointment a little that we don't get to skip a section of trail. Just kidding. I think he's very excited about it. Sorry. I think I would have been a little bothered had we had to skip like a random 10, 11 mile chunk. So yeah, that's the good news. So yeah, we are almost at the shelter. We don't have to worry about shuttles or anything. Just keep on hiking, and we'll basically see where we end up by Saturday. I think, based on the map, sorry, I'm trying to go down these stairs. It's not going well. We will just enter the Virginia Triple Crown area. However, there aren't a lot of exit points along there where we could bail out to go meet my parents. So I think what we'll do is get as far as we can to an easy parking lot or road junction on Saturday, and then get a shuttle out from there to wherever we're staying Saturday night so we can zero on Sunday. Anyways, this is getting very long-winded. We are almost at the shelter, and I think we are probably at the end of this vlog. So yeah, lots of changes in plans, but it is what it is. I don't think you can really plan something like this down to a T. And I very much took this trail as an opportunity to not be like that anymore. Because if you know me in real life, you'll know I'm very much a planner, especially when it comes to trips and such. So I'm really learning to embrace just kind of rolling with the punches and seeing what ends up happening. So yeah, thank you all for watching this vlog, and we will catch you in the next one.